Welcome to another episode of Multiply of Your Income. By Permissible. I'm Ali. I'm here with our in-house wealth consultant, Osman. Uh, we're back with some more important information and requests on primary trade lines and authorized user trade lines. And can you elaborate with that? What was Osman?
Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about it. Let me see. When we talking primary trade lines and authorized user trade lines. With a primary trade line is basically accounts that you open yourself, that's linked to your social security number. You go in yourself, fill out the application, like I said, whether online or whether in person, you fill it out, put in your information, your social, whether soft or hard, you know, it was the last four of your social or the full social. It don't make a difference. You're doing it yourself and your name. You apply for the situation. You get the situation. It show up on your credit report, and that'll be a primary account, strictly linked to you and your social security number, and it starts to help you build up your credit. Long as you pay on time, and you keep your account in good standings. And when we talking about an authorized user account is when the account is not yours. Say, for example, you have a family member. I'm just going to use, say like your father, for example. He puts you on his Visa card, and he just adds you on. You call the company up or go online. You put your information in, give him your social security number to add to the account. Next thing you know, you're on his account. He's responsible for paying that account because you're just an authorized user. He's the primary. He's totally responsible. So whatever action that you take on that account, if he gives you action to use a certain amount, he's still responsible for what he does and what you do. So on the authorized user, it falls under the primary. But whatever history that person has, say for example, if I got a 12-year history with a company and I add you on as an authorized user, then I inherit the 12 years of good history on my credit file. Even though it'll show up as an authorized user, it will bump a fresh file up, and it'll help somebody who has like a kind of shaky credit file. It'll bump them up if I'm at least a 30% or less debt to income ratio. It have to be like around, the best is around 8%, 10% debt to income ratio. I add you on, your scores will jump. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm at a using 80% of my limit, for example, the card is $100 card, and I'm using $80 of it, and I add you on, it's not going to help you out so much because I'm really over what they call a debt to income ratio. Some people say 30 is good, but I say 20 and lower, is a stronger way to get it. Now, when you're talking trade lines, though, there's companies who sell trade lines to help you boost your score, but make sure that when you're dealing with these companies, for one, make sure they're credible. For two, make sure that everything that they're putting on your account has a debt to income ratio of, I'm going to say at least 25 or lower, 20 or lower. I know we said 30, but I always try to go lower so you can get a stronger impact. Make sure they're credible. So, and these things normally take sometimes 30 days to hit your account. You want to make sure that they're credible, but also you want to make sure that your accounts are on good standards to get the maximum impact. Or if you don't have no credit at all, you still get the maximum impact. But and make sure they have some history with it, because if somebody put an AU on you and the card is 8 months, 2 months old, those are considered fresh files. So you want to make sure you get something with at least, my opinion, I'm gonna say 3 years, and better. But when you're trying to average a card out, say for example, like I explained before, if you got one account that's a year old, and then you put a account on that's 12 years old, you know what I'm saying? Put it together, that's 13. So you really got 6.5 as far as years of credit history. So make sure that whatever you add on kind of balance you out to at least fall to at least 3 years. Some people do 2, but I'm gonna say at least fall around 3 years to get it balanced out, and that way you can get a good impact. When you're doing an authorized user trade line, and there are many companies right now that's out there now that you can get your primary trade lines going. If you don't have any primary accounts, you can contact us at permissiblellc.com. Just go to the site, go to contact us, put in your information, want us to give you a call back, and we can, give you some of those sites that you can go on and build up your primary trade lines. We can also help you with getting some good authorized user trade lines. So, you know, um, like I say, just give us a hit on the website. We'll get back to you. Also, you can give us a call at 267-225-0602. We'll answer the phone. I'll get right back to you. And we're here to help you out, man. What you got for him, Ali?
It's safe to say that primary and authorized user trade lines are essential in the wealth building process. So just hit us up, man. We got a lot of good information, a lot of good things going on, and we're happy. We'll be happy to have you a part of this permissible thing that we're doing over here. So get with us, and we're gonna keep on bringing that heat.
We'll see you in the next episode, man.